Alright guys, Google stock is for the first time in a while underneath $100. We're going to be talking about should you buy, sell, hold this company. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. So starting off, what has been going on with Google? Well, looking at the chart, you'll notice that Google has had this beautiful upward trend. The stock has gone from lows here at $60 all the way up to $150 a share, and then we've slowly just seen this stock start stair-stepping its way down, and the reason why is because it started releasing some pretty shaky earnings. And anytime you have something like that, you're gonna have sell-off in the stock because that puts a little bit of fear into the stock, and that's kind of what we've seen, where the company's gone from $150 all the way down now to underneath $100. So anytime you have this type of move, there's two ways you guys can look at this stock. The first way is, oh my gosh, this thing is an absolute sinking ship. It has that massive downward trend. Why would I want to invest in it? The second option you could have is, oh my gosh, this company that's going through a hard time or a little bit of some short-term volatility became undervalued. Maybe I should buy some shares of this company because of the price. So there's two ways you guys can look at it. Now, before we jump into which way I'm thinking, let's talk about some of the things going on. So looking at their earnings, you'll notice the company still brought in about $69.6 billion. Comparing that to the last earnings, they still actually beat, and had an increasing revenue. But the issue is it wasn't what people thought. People thought they were going to bring in more than what they did. So anytime you have that, Wall Street's going to sell the stock, retail investors are going to sell the stock. Not to mention, right now, what it has is a price to earnings at 18.8. Pretty much a growth stock tends to be above 30 on the price to earnings. And given that it fell below that, for me, this is a great indicator that this is an absolute no-brainer. Not to mention, if we actually compare it to the RSI, which is the Relative Strength Index, right now, this is trading for about a 35, comparing it to all the times it was at this price. The last time it was at this price was right in here, which we had some buying pressure. Last time was right in here, where we had that buying pressure. And then as we continue to go, the last time was all the way in here, where we had that buying pressure. So there's several indicators saying that this is an absolute no-brainer investment. But I always think it's smart to do your own due diligence before you guys invest. Not to mention, guys, right now, you always have to understand that one of the most important things with investing in evaluating a company is the cash on hand. Right now, Google has about $124 billion in cash, which is fantastic. So if Google ever goes through a hard time, they have a lot of cash compared to their long-term debt here. Long-term debt's at $14 billion. So they have way more long-term debt, or way more, cash on hand than long-term debt. With a 25% profit margin, this company is absolutely killing it. And I understand they've gone through a couple of bad earnings. Companies go through bad earnings all the time, but as long as you have a long-term outlook, you're going to be wishing you'd have bought more of this stock. So not to mention, guys, if we actually zoom out, you'll notice that this stock has never seen a crash like this in quite some time, for me bringing in a good opportunity to buy some shares. That is what I am doing. I am going to be buying as much as I can. For me, this is an absolute no-brainer investment to try to pick up some shares of Google and get it underneath that $100 price. Not to mention, on the technical side, it has heavy support right here where we've gotten buying pressure near and around this price. So you'll notice buying pressure, even in here, buy. So underneath the $100 is an absolute buy zone on the fundamental side because of the pretty much all the indicators, price to earnings, revenue, all that good stuff. And then on the technical, it has heavy support underneath the 100. So for me, I'm buying as much as I can. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and we will see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe. Take care, everyone.